With a world full of power, a company presents the pen that can do anything. Buy now in stores today. It may just latch onto your back and cause you spinal damage, but don't worry, you have this all powerful pen. I'm not really funny, am I?
One eternity later.
Blue Beetle is a movie brought to you by Warner Bros. And I'm not going to even try to pronounce some of the people's names because I am quite bad with pronouncing names. So, Blue Beetle is a action superhero movie brought in as a film that has been marketed since the beginning of the year. And why do I still have this pen? That didn't work at all, did it? But basically, the story centers on a college grad student who goes back to his life in Mexico, where his family have all eagerly been waiting for him, and he's been eagerly waiting to see them. He's feeling a bit homesick, and he learns about the special device. Yeah. Special device. What's our special device? This special device? Special? Special about this? It's a joke. I'm just joking. This is just a regular pen. It's not important. But yeah, it's a gimmick again to get us into the superhero outfit that is Blue Beetle. And the film is thoroughly entertaining. It's not annoying. It has some really good messages in there. This film is a blast with few flaws. The film is a bit too long. Like, the thing is with I know some people will have this criticism about my channel that I don't really talk too much about the positives and only focus on the negatives. But like, if I'm trying to be more just, and maybe a few of you could help me out in the comments on how to do that. I'm just trying to point out like smaller things that are wrong with film, because like if you have very few things wrong, it's a very good movie. Just to explain that. So I think I'm just gonna call my man Xylo, who plays Blue Beetle in the movie, and he is committed. The whole cast here commits to the letter. It does remind you of Iron Man, though, how it plays out. And that's not a particularly bad thing either. There's a nice sense of humor, direction, some really nice themes in here. And I don't know, I just kind of think that the film brings a lot of good messages to the forefront. The film also, oddly enough, has a lot of very funny comedic moments, which really kind of sell the kind of different vibe DC are going for here. The only other film that they've released so far that has kind of like the same vibe is The Flash. And I know it's a very divisive movie, CGI. But, I mean, that's not something I take huge issue with The Flash, nor with Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle doesn't have bad CGI, it just has a few scenes where I can kind of tell, oh yeah, it's computer generated. But it's not held against it. And this is one of the lower budget DCU movies. I mean, when a film has a lower budget and looks a lot better than Indiana Jones 5, I think we can all agree that the movie with the better budget was Blue Beetle. If you're wondering for a particular reason to see the movie, I'd say the main man's performance, Xylos, I'm just calling him here now, just for simplistic sake. There's a few moments in here where you really feel as if it could go maybe towards a bigger rating. It also reminded me of Black Panther. Is something wrong with me? Probably not. Maybe there's a few things in here that are definitely like, they're kind of like references to other comic books and to Blue Beetle's origins, of which I'm not very familiar with. I'm not an expert on DCU comics at all. I'm just an enjoyer of their movies. So Blue Beetle compared to the rest of the DC catalog that came out this year is probably higher on the list. There's a scene in this that might make you cry. I don't know. It didn't really make me cry, but I could see why it would make some people cry. And it was great to see the theater that felt that they were laughing with the film and not at the film. And there's a nice like vibe just in general with the film. As a movie, this film falls on the kind of, let's say, 7.5 out of 10. It kind of drops a bit towards the end. Like, you think it's over, like, oh, they're going to get away. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's not the last thing to do. And there's not really much of a reason to do that. Um, yeah, it's just a nice pull together in the movie, and everything kind of, like, it's 7.5. Not really, because, like, nothing worked in it. A lot of things worked in the movie. So as a movie, 7.5 out of 10. Entertainment wise, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 on the entertainment scale. I just think that it's it's slow pace, kind of. Well, it's not slow of a movie, but there's a few scenes where it slow down, kind of for no reason actually. Um, and it takes away some of the enjoyment that I was having with the movie. But I mean, like, that's not too big of an issue. We can all get past that. Or at least I can. I don't know. Yeah. But Blue Beetle, it's a solid movie. Go and enjoy it with your mates, your friends. Bring your friends to see this movie. Like, you'll have a blast. And it's a good DC offering. Yeah. See you in the next video. Like, subscribe. Or whatever you want to do.